What's up guys, JR Raymond here, back again, coming to you from Bowler X Pro Shop and Training Center inside Waterford Lanes with a noisy bowling center because we're putting in the new lanes. So I gotta keep warning you guys, it's gonna be loud. Pay attention to my voice, pay attention to what I'm doing. Hopefully the noise doesn't annoy you too much. But today I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about your arm swing. We're gonna try to show you some tips. And I know I did this video in the past, I just wanna make sure I redo most of the videos so that way we have a new updated version so you guys can see everything over again, just as reminders and stuff. So if you haven't seen the old one, that's okay, this one's for you. So we're gonna fix that swing. The outside swing, if you start to push it away and swing it to the right, or that inside swing where you swing it behind your butt. We're gonna try to fix both those things today, so stay tuned. All right, so today we want to talk a little bit about that arm swing. I want to make sure we get it as straight as possible or get it going in the direction that you want it to go in. Whether you may want the swing to go outside in so you can create that little bit of a figure eight and get it inside and tuck it to create the ball roll you want, kind of like an EJ Tackett or a Wes Malott, or you want to kind of tuck it to behind you to where you can get it really going to the right, so you swing it back behind and open your body up to swing it to the right, kind of like let's call it a Pete Weber in a way. So the way we do this, let's talk about fixing those things first. So fixing the first one that I want to talk about is behind the butt, because I see a lot of people that have this issue. They tend to really push the ball away to the right because they want to make sure they clear their hip. They want to get the ball around their body. They're afraid they're going to hit their leg. Their crossover step isn't big enough, so that way they can clear their leg on the downswing. So they end up pushing it further to the right, which then swings it behind their back, and it kind of looks a little bit something like this when they do it. I'm see if I can even do it. I don't know, hopefully I don't screw myself up. But they push it and they go this way and then back behind their butt. And you see what happens. It forces you to dead throw it to the right. Now, some of you may want that. You may want to figure out how to do that so you can throw it to the right. Well, I can tell you right now, all you got to do is push the ball way to the right. It'll swing it behind you and it'll open you up and it'll make you shoot it that way. I don't recommend that. I always recommend trying to have a straighter swing as much as possible. But the way we fix that is, instead of then stepping and pushing it to the right, I want you to try to do the opposite. This is going to correct that. We have to over-exaggerate it. I always talk about over-exaggeration in every one of my lessons, because if we don't over-exaggerate it, you're never going to make a change. You have to feel different. If it doesn't feel different, you're never going to fix it. So I want you to over-exaggerate it, and I want you to step, and I want you to push the ball out here, and I want the ball to get left of your body. So that way you then have to swing it to the right, or at least feel like you're swinging it to the right to get it to straighten out. When you do that, it will straighten out. So let me show you. I'll over-exaggerate it for you. And I will push the ball to the left, this way, and get the ball more on line. So that will correct the behind the butt swing. That's how we get rid of the behind the butt swing. You're gonna wanna do that over and over and over again until we can correct it. And then get yourself on video. Watch it on video so you can see it. You're gonna feel like you're swinging it over here and then swinging it directly to the side, but I bet you your over-exaggeration is just basically gonna make it to where you're swinging it straight front to back. Eventually, you need to get that to feel comfortable. Do it 5-10 times. Record the last one, look at it, and see if you need to over-exaggerate more. If it's still coming behind your butt, do it even more. Push it further left and push it further right. Do those things to correct those things. That way you can get out of that bad habit. Now, the opposite is true with the other way. If we push it and we get the ball going to the outside, if we push it left, get it going to the outside, you may have a tendency of tugging the ball, because then you can't get the ball to, or get your hand to the inside of it properly. So you may go this way, push it way left, over here, and push it, swing it over there, and then your tug goes dead left because you have no time to get your hand inside. You're gonna wanna do the opposite. Now you're gonna wanna try to push it to the right to get it to try to come behind your body, and they'll straighten you out. So let's try to do that. Now I'm gonna try to push it to the right and try to get it to come behind my body. I might be able to get it to come behind my butt. There we go. So that's probably too far behind me, but again, I'm over exaggerating it. I don't need to over exaggerate it. So when I try to do it straight, for me, I had the issue of bringing it behind my back a little bit. So I had to push it to the left a little. And so where's the camera set up? Right here. Okay, so I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna try to get it to go straight. I'm gonna try to get my swing to be as straight as I can. And see what it looks like. So that is kind of where my swing's at now compared to what it was when I was pushing it to the right. I was coming up here and then I would redirect it and then come back down. That wasn't good. That was kind of ugly. So make sure to use these tips. If you have these issues with your swing, left or right, one or the other, we kind of have to correct that because we want it to be consistent. We want it to be straight back, straight forward, chest facing your target. Everything should be in line. So that way it makes it easier to hit your target. If you can't hit your target consistently, how good of a bowler are we really going to be? So take this, go work on it. Let me know how it is. Comment below. Let me know if this helps you out. But I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.